for the world to take seriously of metaverse, and basically for those of you not sure what metaverse is like going into a different world that most of the time it is cartoon characters and avatars, and you don't have to look the same as your own current physical self. So you enter into like a cartoon character, but the difference is that if you use virtual reality VR specs, you can literally move your hands and you appear in a different universe, metaverse. So simply the viewer is part of the show. So it's not 3D, it's literally four dimensions. You're literally into the system. And I feel that on a scientific level, it's very interesting because when you are in a metaverse, you literally can do shopping. Anything that can be created within this universe, you can be part of a rock concert, but you are actually sitting at home. You wear that and the music, and it gives you that real life situation. So ever since COVID came in 2020, this metaverse concept has been very powerful because of social distancing. Why bother to have social distancing? Why don't you attend? So your rock band plays in a studio and you can stream it to people, and you don't have to travel, and it's good for the environment. There's no carbon footprint. So that's the dream. So for those of you listening about metaverse, that's the dream. You can experience anything without traveling. It's a green kind of initiative, sustainable initiative. Who knows? It can revolutionize air travel in the sense that you don't really have to sit on a plane. You don't have to process your passport. You don't have to do your swabs and all that stuff. No more. You are a free person. You are a free man or free woman. Okay, metaverse. But what's the problem? Metaverse, artificial intelligence, robotics. It sounds futuristic, but the law must be there. And unfortunately, from the way I look at it, business law and common law is not catching up with technology. Let me give you an example. For example, if I go into the metaverse and I'm a school teacher, I enter in a virtual classroom and my students are very naughty, and one of my students is able to hack the system and hits his classmate. All this is in virtual reality, and they start fighting. So it's almost like a Simpson kind of a cartoon show. But later on, they take this anger and this misunderstanding from metaverse back to the physical world. How does the law resolve this? Because now you have two worlds. You have the virtual world and you have the physical world. All right. Unless, I mean, the law is very clear when you're in this physical world. But when the problem was caused when you're in a different world and you brought forward, how do you solve it? Because the evidence of what happened in the metaverse has to be brought forward to the physical world for the charges. Because then if there's a problem, the person goes to jail. You can't jail a person in metaverse. What kind of jail is that? You have to jail the programmer. So the law has to be fast, and there must be a kind of a source code that can identify every single programmer must be registered, so that if there's any problem, there's any bad robots, we know who is the creator.